Good morning to all you beautiful people, whoever's here, and good morning to my beautiful self. I'm pretty much the only one that ever really watches this, so it's okay. It's my therapy session. But good morning, beautiful. Uh-oh, y'all fell. I fell. Where are you going? What are you doing? What are we doing here? Let's see. Are we still recording? We are. Let's see if we can get you propped up. So, today is 13th, 14th. I bet it is the 14th. Let's see, is that still closed? It is. So we'll go the other way. Alright, well, December 12th, today is the 14th. Happy birthday, ketchup in heaven. So going to December 12th. So I finally went ahead and after a week of not hearing anything from the guy that I was dating, that's how we are going to, or how I'm going to know him as I dated him. I'm trying my best not to reference it to the TF. And anyways, I went ahead and sent him a message because I haven't seen him in over a week. I haven't heard from him, and it wasn't ended bad. But I literally was just overwhelmed with my emotions and my thoughts and everything that was going on inside me. And I have expectations and whatnot. So anyways, long story short, I basically told him why I pulled away. I pulled my love back. I pulled being so giving and so loving towards him because I've expressed to him multiple times like what I desire, and that's a relationship, and he doesn't desire that. So I've cut my ties on the 12th and let go of that journey because I know my worth and I know what I want in life, and I know that I no longer need to benefit other people and only them. That I deserve recognition. Like, I deserve to be noticed. I deserve to be loved. And I don't get love freely. I give it freely a lot to a lot of people. But I don't get it back freely. I have to fight for it sometimes. I have to ask for it. And so I'm just, on the 12th, I realized I'm done. I'm done with that journey. I'm not going to feel like that anymore. I'm moving forward. So I just basically told him this is why I pulled away. It sucks. It hurts. It does. I love him. I fell in love with him. I fell in love with the love I gave him. But anyways, it's not a bad ending because I just put it on. He doesn't want to, he can't recognize it as that journey, as my journey, you know what I mean? Which is fine. When I've expressed to him, I told him that I felt that he was my twin flame. Okay, I'm going to talk about it right now, but then I'm going to stop referencing it. But I talked to him about it, and when I talked to him about it, it's not that he was like, oh no craziness, or not like that, but it was just like, he just said it made him feel some sort of way. And so I was like, okay, fine. Well, if it makes you feel some sort of way, and I feel some sort of way by not being recognized by just society in general, you know, he doesn't even recognize me as a girlfriend. He didn't. I didn't even know what I was to him. And why did I need that? I don't know. I wanted that. I deserved it. It's a boundary of mine. I'm setting it. And he didn't give it, so I sent him and I said goodbye. And it's not in a bad way, but I said goodbye. No more benefit. No more. We can still be friends. We we could talk. I'm sure he's not going to want to talk to me for a while. So, yeah. It's all good, though. I hadn't heard back from him since. Well, I mean, still. When I last messaged him, it was a good message, or not nothing bad, but a lack of love. I pulled my love back away from him a while back ago when he made the comment about when we talked about that whole journey and how it makes him feel. So, if you can't recognize somebody, you want to be on somebody's frequency and you can't recognize what they need and you want to meet that frequency, it's not going to stay. That I can't make him stay on my frequency. He doesn't want to understand my journey, what I felt that was with him. And so with that, I just, you just can't force people on your journey. You can't force them on your frequency. You can't force them for your perspective. You can't force them to feel what you feel. You can't. But what you can do is, if it's uneasy, like uncomfortable, not because like love always, right? But if you both are uncomfortable, or it's not you both, you know what I mean? Like it made him feel some sort of way, it made me feel some sort of way. So why do we continue to stay? I wasn't being met. He was meeting. I don't know if he was meeting his. I don't know because he didn't communicate with me on that. So anyways, it is what it is. Moving on. But I wanted to share with you guys that when you do the shadow work, you do what you're supposed to do, when the internal guides tell you, when you feel it in your heart or in your head and you hear it and you're just like, I know I need to do this, but I don't want to do this type situation, then you're doing your shadow work. You're doing, or not necessarily shadow, but you're doing the work. You're doing the daily figuring it out. And so, after sending that, like, lo and behold, I go about my day. I sent that early in the morning. And then, I go about my day, and, about 12:30 in the afternoon, I get a message. And it is from somebody in my past. Wow, somebody that disappeared from my past literally just popped right back in, just like that. Strange. This somebody is an ex of mine, and literally somebody that, how many years ago? It was about 9 years ago. It was a short dating moment, but we dated for a little bit, and then after like the small dating time, we just became friends. Like, he was just fun and enjoyable to be friends with and whatnot. But anyways, he contacted me because when he left the military, or the area that we were near, he literally went off the face of the earth. No social media, no nothing. So, he just found me on Instagram and shot me a message, and I was like, oh crap, oh my god, like, how are you? So anyways, we ended up having a phone conversation, and we talked for, I don't know, good two hours, maybe 3. And God, he had me rolling. I forgot what a character he is. But yeah, he was bringing back some memories that I think I needed. I mean, I did. I didn't. I think, like, okay, I got it. Like, Source tells you what you need. And Source has put him in my picture, in my forefront before a couple times. He's been on my Facebook when he was on there, and I had shared a few pictures time to time on there, and so it still comes up as a memory. But like, when I'd see it, I'd be like, oh, like, it wasn't like it's not a heartache, you know what I mean? It wasn't horrible. It wasn't like, I don't know, I didn't find it trauma. So yeah, I talked to him, and was just like, wow, okay, source is telling me I need to take care of some stuff, so I'm going to take care of some stuff. So when him and I were talking, like, he just blatantly came out and was just like, remember when we were dating and like I was the dumbass and I threw away the best thing possible? I was like, what? He was like, yeah, I broke up with you so I could sleep with a stripper. He did break up with me. He called me that night and broke up with me before he slept with her. This was 9 years ago. So, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't, like, extremely devastated, like, when he broke up with me. But I was hurt. I was rejected. I felt rejected. I felt like I wasn't enough. And so, I wanted to get back at him. And I felt that being the bigger and the better person would get at him. Like, being his friend still, and like letting him see me be me and realize I am good enough. I've always been enough. I've always been good enough. Always. It's just now I am in that realization that because he chose what he chose doesn't mean, it doesn't make me feel, you know, I chose those feelings at that time frame to feel them. But he was going through his own stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I accept it inside. And so now I'm like, okay, but it's being brought back to my forefront because it needs to be spoke about, because it was what do you call it? Unresolved issues. Yes, it's this one. Or untalked about, whatchamacallit. Let's see if I can get there. But yeah, so yeah, he was like, you were the one that got away. That was so sweet. Yeah, it was so sweet. He and I did have a connection, and with that connection, we maintained a friendship, and him coming back in my life, there's nothing as far as like a rekindling feeling or such right now. So I'm just gonna go with it in that firm belief of, you know, when one door closes, another one opens. Well, that's the truth. And I didn't look for this. It came to me. It came to my doorstep. And then, not only that, in the afternoon, I opened my Instagram, and another ex, I'm friends with him on that one, but we don't talk, but his picture was like blasted, like right in my face, like put in my forefront. And then my brother and I had a conversation yesterday. We were in the middle of, or not yesterday, the day before, that day, the same exact day of the 12th. Then we have a conversation. On 143rd Street. I'm driving down it. That's awesome. I got squirreled. Oh, and then, so yeah, my brother and I were talking, and then he was talking about an ex of mine, and he was like, yeah, that clean cut kid. And he was trying to, like, remember, he was trying to explain some location or whatever, and he was like, remember when you were dating that clean cut kid? And I was just like, so we were going through the list. Yeah, I dated quite a few people. So, that's what happens when you have daddy issues. And I'm not blaming my dad. I take my ownership now. But anyways, so yeah, he was talking about him, and it just smacked me in the face. And I said, okay, source, I got it. Apparently got to talk about it. I need to be talking about some of my exes. I don't know to be honest with you, because I personally don't feel no tie to them, like no more, you know what I mean? I'm not sad, I mean, maybe the pain that I had felt at that time, maybe that's what it is. Maybe during those times, those two, the first one that I just told you about, he was in my life, like, seriously, I dated him a month. It was a month. But our friendship was longer than that. But the other guy, the one that my brother had brought up, I dated for a while. This was before my oldest's dad. Like, this is way before. And he popped up in my forefront, and that was the love of my life. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I loved him. Oh, I loved him. He did hurt me. Okay, here it is. It's coming up. That is it. That's it, you guys. That's what you're supposed to do. When random thoughts pop in and out like that, that's the shit you're supposed to grab. And so now I literally just felt like I was sitting there thinking of him, and the feelings and the emotions are shifting in my body. I could feel it. Wow. Weird. No, it's not weird. It's just because we have been brainwashed by society, by other people, to believe a certain way. And the reality is when you go through everything in your life, if you don't purge it the way on that daily basis, and, do your journaling, write, video, what else can you do? Therapy. There's all sorts of, like, expunging the energy. Dancing. I love dancing. So, yeah, it's important to shift it as you go through it and not hold on to it, because I wasn't taught to learn. I wasn't taught how to let it go. Or I visually saw my father hold it, because he was such, the shit he went through, he was a man. He was taught to be a man, not to be vulnerable and soft and loving and caring and with feelings and emotions. So, anyways, let's see, where am I on my time? And I saw that, and so that taught me that I didn't need therapy. And I did do therapy when I was younger. My mom did take, I do remember we went to a divorce therapy of some sort, divorce talk, or whatever you want to call it. It was during that time frame when they were going through the divorce, and they put us through some couple of sessions. And honestly, I didn't, my brother needed the focus at that time. He needed the love and the passion. And Juniper, that's an old street I used to live on. Wow. Weird shifts. I know some people are like, whatever, Jane, you're weird. Yeah, I am weird. So anyways, okay, that's what it is. So yeah, we were talking, he brought him up, and that was it. And so, okay. Now I'm gonna put that there, and while I'll be at work, or, just when I'm left with my thoughts, I let source roll, or I let my thoughts roll, and I work it out. But it's involving two exes. One before. Oh, let's think about that. That's literally the one before my marriage, before I met my ex-husband. Okay, so him. And then the first one right after my marriage. Strange. And I don't have, like, I'm not feeling, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not tied to it at the moment. So, I'm not making this up. It just happens. This is what is supposed to happen. And I didn't take care of shit in the back, and so I guess I need to take care of it now. So we'll figure it out what it is. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I say. Okay. What else was I going to tell you guys? Sure. Oh. I'm shifting and I'm feeling overwhelmed. There is a lot of energy that I'm dealing with. So, my brother is in my life on the daily now, and it's okay. It's not bad, but that's still an adjustment of energy that I'm adapting into my life every day because I'm not used to his energy every day. Even though we live together a great 20 years of our lives, and then it's been about 20 years since we haven't lived with each other. So, we're just getting, and in those 20 years, you change a lot. You go through a lot. He went through a lot. I went through a lot. And even though he's my brother, our energies are different. Similar to a degree, but also very different. So, I'm adjusting to that. I'm shifting the energy from, shifting my spare bedroom and, the stuff that I had there, shifting it out, and then as well as shifting out, let's see, where am I at? Shifting out a shed to clear for him and his belongings. But I also still have to maintain my life, my business, my kids, my animals, my house, and still try to maintain somehow, build more business, or try to continue. Like, not just stay. Like, you still have to grow, so you have to grow. Anyways, I am gonna jump off here because I need to get to my clients, and I think I might have missed her turn, and I'm gonna need the GPS. I know I'm on 143rd. 143. But the energies and feeling overwhelmed, and I know I said I was going to jump off, but I think I have a couple more seconds. I'm just trying to, I am speak it into existence. See it, believe it, achieve it. Jennifer, come on, get your head right. Stay with it. Don't fall back into society's ways of thinking and doing that self-doubt shit. Or the keywords are very important. So, anyways, I am jumping off. Okay, you guys have a fantabulous, great day. It's beautiful out. It's chilly. I'm gonna go work, and then I'm gonna probably have some tacos for Ketchup's birthday today while he's in heaven. Alright. Love and light to each and every single one of you. Most importantly, love and light to myself, because I love myself. Yes, I do.